Today we cook the rice noodle with fish curry. Let's get started.
Yes, let's get started.
I have the fish. There's a Thai barracuda. It's cooked already. And then just taken the bone out. Get all the meat. Put in the pedal stove.
You got also the skin out, right?
Yes.
Because we didn't want like the brown, gray color in it.
And then if we do this, then I put the curry.
And that's the
Southern style curry. How different Southern style, they put more black pepper and then turmeric in the curry.
And the red pepper, is it chilies? Is it spicy?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Spicy more than the middle.
So it's more dangerous?
Yes. We use a lot of shrimp.
Why?
Because of kind of like a MSG from South.
Oh, that's okay.
Umami.
Good.
Yeah.
The good MSG.
And then we just pour them like that.
How do you know when to add more?
See the color? Can you help us?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna start to do coconut milk.
So that's like going to the gym, this thing. Huh? It's very dry now,
Yeah.
right?
And make the curry with fish come together.
And Chef, you said the barracuda is a good fish because it's oilier?
Yes.
Right?
Like and they're not dry. Because we cook a lot. First we broiling and then after that we make curry. We need the fish is not really dry meat.
So if I do it back home, should I use mackerel instead?
You can.
Yeah?
Yes. And then we add coconut milk a little bit, not too much. Let them boil.
When you boil it, it doesn't separate the coconut milk?
No, you should stir all the time. And if the coconut milk boiling, we just pour them. This fish used to be like 500 grams with 1 liter of coconut milk. And then you start to stirring, add more coconut milk.
So you boil only just a little at the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you see how much more you need to add?
We're gonna use all the fish, but just add.
In batches?
Yeah. And then if you cook the fish stock, you should leave it.
So this is the water where we boiled?
Yeah, boil the fish. Take a little bit to dilute them.
Chef, and traditionally in the South, they would do it in a wok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And add more coconut. You just put the
And that's lemongrass, right?
yeah on the curry to get the smell. And then kaffir lam leaf
From your garden?
for my garden. Yeah. And you see,
And what are you looking for?
just get the boiling and then just seasoning after
Okay.
that. Yeah. Let them boil and then seasoning with the palm sugar. Not too much, because in the South people don't eat sweet much.
They use regular sugar.
They use both of them, the palm sugar and regular
the
sugar.
regular sugar.
Yeah.
So Chef, what's the secret you taste and what are you looking for? What is the secret to like the perfect balance? Because it's such a strong flavor.
The first is salty.
Salty?
Yeah, and come with a little bit sweet. They don't eat much sweet, like in the middle
Yeah.
of Thailand.
Just a hint
Yeah.
of sweetness?
Yeah. Can you?
Yes?
Yes.
Approve?
Yeah. And we're gonna add the fish sauce. If the curry not boiling, if you add fish sauce, taste gonna be fishy.
Too fishy.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how a little bit of the palm sugar rounded some of this heat. It was very spicy before.
And you're gonna smell fish sauce.
I've been smelling it for a few days.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's it. Curry.
That's the sauce?
Yeah. Let them boil.
Do you use specific fish sauce? A special kind?
The special kind, yes. In Thailand have the one brand. It's like a lot of people use that. It's really famous.
The famous brand.
Yeah.
And is it anchovies or is it shrimp or both?
Anchovy.
Anchovies.
Yep.
So what will be the difference between Southern cuisine and the Central?
Because
cuisine?
of Southern cuisine, is curry is not have the oily much. Just
So when
like-
you cook the coconut, you mean you're not waiting for the
Yeah.
oil to separate.
Yeah.
Why do they do it in the center, not in the south?
Because of South, they have a lot of coconut milk. They grow up, they don't like to eat too much creamy.
I see.
Yeah, and
It's
then
too rich.
Too rich for them. And then they have a lot of fish also. Fish, it don't need to cook too much, too long.
Yeah, it's a quicker
right?
cooking.
Yeah. And then we don't need to get until the curry it get the oil.
So the oiliness makes it too heavy.
Yeah.
It makes sense in a hot region
Yeah.
that you're not craving something heavy.
And then now this curry, that's it. We serve with this
So that's
rice
serving
noodle.
with the noodles?
Okay. We're gonna do like that. That's curry. And then eat it.
That's it?
Yeah.
We don't put in the condiment.
You can together with the condiment.
So you eat that, and you said, Chef, this is the condiments?
Yes. This is pickle. Get the sweet to balancing with the curry. That's a spicy, right?
Yes.
And then the sweet, and then have the raw vegetable.
All to cool,
All to
cool the heat and balance it?
Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
From the one
So that's
dish.
like a salad, right?
Yeah.
With the pickled radish.
Yes.
And cucumbers and
The
shallots.
shallot.
And of course the chili.
Vinegar, chili, yes. And then the regular sugar a little bit.
In there already.
In this one, yeah.
So I would just have a bite and then
Yes.
eat something from there?
Like this. And this one. Just on your hand, one side.
Like this?
Yeah.
Be ready?
Yeah.
Wow.
How is it?
It's so delicious together.
This balance tasting, right?
Yeah, because you get the heat,
Yeah.
but then you bite into a little bit of the sour and the sweetness, and it just works so well together. That's amazing. And those noodles are fermented rice noodles.
Yes.
And what makes them fermented?
They make with the rice, the jasmine rice, and then they pound them until they come like a paste, and then they keep them like overnight.
The dough.
Until they ferment it, and they just add the water and make like a noodle. That's it.
But the noodles are eaten all over Thailand. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
different.
No, not different. It's the same.
Just the sauce is
Just the
different.
salt different.
Yeah,
With noodle, all the Thailand same.
this is awesome. And great.